It's news time. Information is power. Be current. The news headline. Why Igbokwe is right about the declaration of state of emergency in the southeast. When there is a chaos in the land and things fall apart where people resort to anarchy, and the government has done all the things possible within its means to curb menace being perpetrated by people towards the destruction of lives and properties, the government will have no other option than to declare a state of emergency in such area. Declaration of such is not peculiar to Nigeria alone, but it happens all over the world in places where people resort to taking law into their own hands. When a state of emergency is declared, government will suspend normal constitutional procedures to regain control. People will be confined in their homes. They won't be allowed to observe their constitutional rights. This is done to stop whatever disaster that might have warranted the declaration in the first place. Many security analysts have proposed that the state of emergency is declared on insecurity in Nigeria, particularly in the northwest and southeast geopolitical zones of Nigeria. In these places, there has been incessant destruction of lives and properties of people by gunmen. These gunmen are not killing ordinary people alone, but they dare to attack police formations and other security agencies. Political analysts such as Joe Igbokwe, who is the senior special assistant to Governor Sanwo-Olu on drainage and water resources, revealed to Nigerians on his Facebook page that a declaration of a state of emergency looms in the southeast. According to his post, security agencies will enforce the state of emergency and already on ground at the southeast geopolitical zones of Nigeria, and that this will be effective at reducing the daily attacks on lives and properties of people in the southeast by people and called the unknown gunmen. If Nigeria did not fight the menace posed by insecurity, it might be plunged into anarchy. And that is why Joe Igbokwe is saying that the state of emergency was actually needed in the southeast part of the nation, because the level of insecurity going on there and the northwest is too alarming and needs to be dealt with as a matter of urgency, because the gunmen are not just killing just people alone. They are also daring to attack the police formations and other security agencies. Therefore, the political analyst Joe Igbokwe and also some security analysts have said that it is better for a state of emergency to be declared, because it is not even only in Nigeria that such declaration happens. It takes place all over the world, where people, whenever people resolve to taking laws into their own hands. Also, Joe Igbokwe has been said to be against the Igbo Yoruba nation agitation and also the indigenous people of Biafra. Joe Igbokwe has taken to his official Facebook page to mention Sunday Igbowo's group. On his page, Joe Igbokwe said, Shiite, indigenous people of Biafra land, Eastern Security Network, Boko Haram, Sunday Igbowo Yoruba group are all agents and provocateurs of PDP. Dispute this if you can. Remember that the Yoruba Nation movement leader, Chief Sunday Adeyemo, who is otherwise known as Sunday Igbowo, is currently at the custody of the Benin police, and according to Joe Igbokwe, he said the Sunday Igbowo's movement is among the group that has been disturbing the peace of the country. And some of Joe Igbokwe's followers that have seen the post has reacted to what Joe Igbokwe said about Sunday Igbowo and others. And at the latter part of Joe Igbokwe's post, he said that anyone that doesn't agree with what he said should argue against his statement. And also, just of recent, Joe Igbokwe had reacted to the Northern Governors, to the Northern Elders Forum, saying that power should actually not be shifted to the South, that even at all, if the North still retains the seat, heaven will not fall. A Northerner is a respectable Nigerian. We can live with our poverty, but we cannot live with a sense of disrespect. And anybody who toys with our respect, we will fight them to the end, the Northern Elders Forum spokesman explained. He urged Northern youth to continue to push for a Northern Nigeria that determines the country's direction. We inherited the North that determined where Nigeria went. We dropped the ball and we are leaving you to pick it. The North needs young people to be strong enough, Baba Ahmed added. According to the Northern Elders Forum chief, the North has the numerical strength to decide who becomes the next president in the country. That is, the Northern Elders Forum, NEF, the spokesman Dr. Akin Baba Ahmed, and one-time presidential spokesman Dr. Doyin Okukpe on Sunday disagreed on the zoning of the presidential ticket in 2023. Baba Ahmed said the next president should come from the North. Okukpe warned that any political party that decides to field a candidate from the North risks losing the election. The Northern Elders Forum Publicity Secretary described the presidency as the inheritance of the North, adding that the region has the majority of voters who can vote for a Northerner to succeed President Muhammadu Buhari, stressing that the North will not play a second fiddle in 2023. Baba Ahmed said heaven will not fall if power is retained in the North. The Northern Elders Forum spokesman delivered a keynote address at the Ahmadu Bello University, Abu Zaria, at the Maiden Maitama Sule Leadership Lecture organized by the student wing of the Coalition of Northern Groups, CNG. Baba Ahmed was quoted to have said, "We will lead Nigeria the way we have led Nigeria before. Whether we are president or vice president, we will lead Nigeria. We have the majority of the vote, and the democracy says vote whom you want. Why should we accept a second-class position when we know we can buy forms and contest for first class? We will win. Why does anyone need to threaten us and intimidate us? We will get that power, but be humble because power comes from God. We inherited leadership. Being honest is not being stupid. There are Nigerians who believe that because the economy of the North has already been crumbled, we are running away from insecurity. We are politically vulnerable. They think they can buy us for 2023. They are making a mistake," he said. "We are not for sale. We are in the process of rebuilding the North, and we will rebuild the North from 2023. He added, "Whether the North holds power or not in 2023, anybody who wants to break up in the country will say so. They are just looking for excuses. This is democracy." He added, "If you don't like what Nigeria is, they will say they want to break up from this country. We don't pay attention to those people. We are focused on the fact that we are running a democratic system. If the majority of Nigerians voters vote for a candidate from the North and he becomes the president, and somebody doesn't want to live under Nigeria president, the person can leave. We inherited the North that determined where Nigeria went. We dropped the ball and we are leaving you to pick it. The North is not for sale. Our legacy is not for sale. If there are Nigerians who are thinking that 2023 will line up because they will give us money, they are making a terrible mistake. Because the North is not for sale. Our future is not for sale. We have learned from our mistakes and we will not repeat those mistakes." But Okukpe, in a piece, disagreed with Baba Ahmed, saying that zoning and power shifts are imperative. He maintained that the People's Democratic Party, PDP, may lose the 2023 election if it picks its flag bearer from the North. Okukpe said the resolution of the Southern governors, including PDP governors, that the presidency should be zoned to the South should not be ignored. He said it will be folly if any of these parties should therefore be reckless and insensitive for any political party to ignore the position of the Southern governors. And that is the news. Thanks for listening.